pipe bomb. Greetings, my fellow Foxes. This is Foxcoop via the Foxtron, presenting to you today CM Punk versus John Cena at SummerSlam. Now, we know that obviously they versed last year at Money in the Bank, which led to their another epic encounter at SummerSlam. I think Triple H was the guest referee. That's the night Kevin Nash came back and returned. But we're getting to a point where Cena's going to be in his first Money in the Bank. Now, it's his first Money in the Bank. We know John Cena, he tells the story of how everything's usually, against him. He has to go through all the obstacles. So we know that he's going to win the Money in the Bank match. I mean, he's against three heels. He's against Chris Jericho, Kane, Big Show. If you want to take Kane as a face, because he can sometimes switch, he's quite neutral, Kane. But apart from that, it's likely that it's going to be... It won't be Kane. Kane's already won the Money in the Bank. There has no reason for it to be Big Show. Big Show, CM Punk. I don't think there has to be a reason for that. Like I said, if he wants to continue his unstoppable monster, just someone climbing the ladder before him doesn't make them more unstoppable than him. So, not like anyone's pinned him. Chris Jericho, well, he did invent Money in the Bank, and it would be good if he won it, but it's likely that they're gonna, the 10th winner, well, I think it will be the 10th winner of the Money in the Bank, and I'm guessing John Cena will cash in, and he'll be the 10th person to cash in, that actually wins it, and, he will be a unique winner, but I guess it's something new. People will be fed up of it, but at the end of the day, this could set up, CM Punk and John Cena again, since they do have a very good chemistry, dating back to last year. And then people see them as the new generation of Stone Cold and The Rock, even though it was initially Randy Orton, but CM Punk has took that second spot. So you got number one against number two, top baby faces in the company. Now, again, there's a lack of fresh challengers for Punk. He's been against The Miz, Alberto Del Rio, Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, and he's obviously, had a feud with Daniel Bryan. He's gone against Kane. There isn't too many challenges for CM Punk, and here's the WWE Championship. Now, they are thinking, Cody Rhodes or Wade Barrett could be added to the mix, but clearly Cody Rhodes still, is still kind of in the mid-card shuffle. Wade Barrett is obviously, on the shelf because he's due to injury, which he sustained like the early of the year. And like I said, it would be nice to see a resurrection of their little rivalry. And it's a little rivalry where it's not something that ends; it's something that continues because they don't necessarily like each other, but they don't dislike each other. So there's a mutual respect in there, and I guess it's just something that. It's always, good to watch. And very rare to see a face versus a face as well. And the fans that support them are also two diverse audiences, which again makes it something to tune in for. And then you got, a lot's changed since Money in the Bank 2011, especially with the whole John Laurinaitis People Power era. So I think that, that again, they could talk about the WWE landscape and how it's developed and how it could be changed again. And, obviously CM Punk's rise to, the number 2 spot, and how people see this as the whole reality era ever since he cut that promo. But a lot has changed, and that was last year in the summer. We never expected something as controversial as that to happen. So wouldn't it be nice to repeat history? And their last 2 matches were obviously really very good. Their Money in the Bank match was a 5-star match. Their SummerSlam match was just a bit under the notch, but that was still definitely above satisfactory. So, seeing the two top stars in the company versus each other is definitely something which is what everyone wants to see. And they both represent different ideologies, so that's the reason for them to go at it. And this was, it's been rumored generally that they're going to verse each other at SummerSlam. It'll be like a 1-year anniversary, It would have been nice if it was Money in the Bank, but I guess with John Cena, he hasn't really been in a specific storyline. He has been in the Big Show, but he hasn't had an actual rivalry, which, when you think about what's been going on Raw, you think about Daniel Bryan, Punk, and AJ. With John Cena, you just think about John Cena, like he's on a mission. It's like John Cena's, he's been on a little bit of a mission still. It's like the whole year he'll be on a mission just to recover from that Rock's loss, and he might verse him again at next year's WrestleMania. So that's what I see for John Cena. It's not like he just went back into the shuffle and started wrestling The Miz and stuff. You know, he's been on a mission. That's why it's hard for John Cena to have an opponent, because, you know, people he shouldn't be versing people like The Miz. John Cena, you know, was meant to get into a rivalry with Lord Tensar, and that flopped because Tensar flopped himself, and he lost to Tyson Kidd in like 10 seconds. You know, so even though people may not see John Cena versus CM Punk as being fresh, in a way it is fresh because they haven't versed each other for a long time, and John Cena has been out of the title picture for about 9 months, so the champ is here, might come back, but, you know, since CM Punk did beat him on the last 2 occasions before, but the winner is obviously not what I'm concerned about. It's just whether it's going to happen at SummerSlam. So, you know, again, John Cena has had like 2 lengthy absences. Like before, when he wore the purple Nexus thing, and then he, you know, was slave of the Nexus, you know, and then after that, you know, he's just been busy with embracing the hate Kane, rise above hate, The Rock, and, you know, obviously a bit of Brock Lesnar was added to the mix, but, you know, it'll definitely be a great pay-per-view SummerSlam if it can produce these top-notch matches. And we know SummerSlam is one of the Grand Slam pay-per-views, so we want it to deliver, and I'm sure it will deliver. So anyway, this is Fox Scoop via the Foxtron, and thanks for watching my video, and let's hope it happens. And I'm over and out.